Let's take, you know, those boards. All right. 312 YouTube live yoga routines in a row. That's 312 days in a row at 5:30 a.m. All right, going to 365. So I have whatever 312 minus 365 is. I don't know that. It'll be 48. Want to take a guess? 48 more to go. So we didn't sleep in our bed last night. Slept in a back room for some reason. So today, we're going to add some triangles, triangle poses, triangle asanas. I used to say, I still say it, asanas. Somebody said, no, it's asana. I'm like, okay, I'll start saying asanas. Yep, ego in yoga. Ego in yoga. Interesting, right? So, we're going to do 2 sun salutations, then triangle poses. We're going to do part of a series that I teach when I teach in person. And then we're going to go to easy pose. And go into bliss. In the sense of being aware. You want to be in bliss. You want to be in bliss? No, you don't want to be in bliss. You don't want to be blissed out. You don't want to be like, blissed out. I've been around people that have been blissed out on yoga, meditation, even in Christianity. What about Islam? No, not really. But you want to be connected. You want to be connected to what's going on. You want to be aware of what's going on. You want to be earthbound. Now, there is value in being blissed out. If you need to be blissed out to escape for a while, I get that. I don't do that personally, but I understand that. I want to be connected. This is where Zoe's brow chakra is. Right next to her crown chakra. Not that far apart. Going this way. That way. Okay, so let's go ahead and begin. Get my phone. Stop talking, wasting time. I'm still missing a light that I broke. I don't know how Amazon's working these days with the quarantine. Everybody's in the house ordering stuff on Amazon. So like that. All right, sorry. Watch it. You gotta get. No? Okay. So he's not gonna move. She wants to do yoga. So, with Zoe here, it's all good. We're gonna begin mountain pose. Feet are shoulder width apart. Toes go up, spread the toes as wide as you can. Each toe touches the floor one at a time. Knees are bent. Hips are tilted. Arms relax. Shoulders relax. Now, mountain pose, becoming one like a mountain. That's the concept. It's like a mountain is part of the earth. You're also part of the earth. That's just a scientific fact. And, actually, part of the stars. You have stardust. You're made up of stardust. Becoming one. So you're finding that stability that threads through the skeleton as if you were just your skeleton. Letting go of all the tension. Becoming stable, becoming stillness, becoming balance. And then you're going to let that stability, that stillness, that stability transfer to the mind, allow the mind to become stable. And then the mind and body unite because they both enter into stability, balance, stillness. They dissolve as becoming one. So we left. I got to take the opportunity. So palms together, thumbs to the heart center. Don't worry about how to do them. I'm going to lead you through them. Push the arms out, up and back. Inhale slowly. Inhale as much as you can, then exhale. As you exhale, you hinge forward from the lower back, reaching out. Back is straight. Palms go to the calves, elbows into the sides of the legs. Pulling yourself in and down. Get all the air out, foreheads to the knees. And then go ahead and release the breathing. And then just watch yourself breathe. Release all the tension in the body. Going to the spot right before you feel like, man, I shouldn't go any further. Find that spot. All the tension releases. You're becoming one with the pose. Focusing all on the breathing. Palms to the sides of the feet. Left leg is back into a low lunge. With a low lunge, tuck the foot to the floor in the back, knees to the floor, hips are square, pushing forward diagonally. Back is arching, head is up. Inhaling slowly, and then exhale, releasing the breathing, and then just breathe. Watching yourself breathe. Once you're settled in the pose, you accept where you are. You don't judge it. You don't think, hey, I can go further. Nope. All that leaves. You're becoming one. Acceptance. It's all about capital A, acceptance. Judgment, trying to be somewhere. Those are barriers between the mind and body. And get rid of those. Those will prevent the mind and body from becoming one. And then curl the toes under, knee goes up, high lunge. Just for a second or so, and then downward dog. The downward dog, arms are straight, legs are straight, tailbones to the ceiling, heels are towards the floor. And you are pushing into this pose, but you're only pushing to the spot right before you feel like, you know what, I shouldn't go any further. Find that spot, settle, and just accept where you are. No tension in the neck, head dangles. And you slide into the upper dog, drop down to the knees and the chest, you slide up. Tops of the feet are to the floor, palms are to the floor. Modify the pose how you have to. So if you need to go to small cobra is just down here on your belly. Palms are to the floor. You're not using them, you're not pushing up, you're using the back muscles. Back muscles are pull muscles, so you're pulling up. And just watch yourself breathe. Accept where you are. And then exhale. Going into downward dog, arms are straight, legs are straight, pushing into it. And then just relax into the pose. All the effort leaves, no tension, no effort. Of course, if you feel a little effort, that's okay, that's where you are. Try to become one with the pose, where you're stable. You're in a pose, you're stable. You're not trying anymore. You're just one with it. The left foot is up, between the hands into a low lunge. With a low lunge, tuck the foot to the floor in the back, knees to the floor, hips are square, pushing forward diagonally. Back is arching, head is up. Don't judge the pose. Once you're in it, you're accepting it. You can be like this. That's where you are. That's what you accept. You can be on your fingertips. You can be back like this. Wherever you are, you accept. That is what you're learning. Acceptance. You're learning to accept where you are. So when you're off the yoga mat, you know exactly where you are. That allows you to know where you are so you can move forward, or you can reinterpret where you are. And you're like, you know what? I like where I am. You gotta know, you gotta trust yourself. Curl the toes under in the back, knee goes up, high lunge, just for a second or so. It's a transition pose, or at least that's how we're using it. And then standing forward bend, pull yourself in and down. Get all there out, all there leaves. Then just release the breathing. Focusing on the breathing, 100% focus on the breathing. That heightens your awareness and lets you feel what's being stretched. And then you just release all the tension. Become one with the pose. The palms together, reach out, up and back, inhale. Then exhale, turn the palms out. Push the air down and out, palms together, and again. Last salutation, inhale. Exhale, hinge forward. From the lower back, back stays straight. Palms go to the calves, elbows into the sides of the legs. Pull yourself in, forehead's going to the knees, get all there out. And then release. And then just become one with the pose, accept where you are, get rid of all judgment. Become one with the pose. No effort. Effort is trying. You gotta let go of effort. That means you gotta let go of ego. That means if you're up here, that's where you are. Even if you can go all the way down. If you're feeling effort down there, you gotta come up. That's the yoga we're doing. There's other forms. You like the other ones, that's fine too. Then left leg is back into a low lunge. It's about a mindset. And low lunge, opening up, top of the foot to the floor, the back knees to the floor, hips are square, pushing forward diagonally, back is arching, and then become one with the pose by accepting where you are. And just focus on the breathing. And then high lunge for a second or so, and then downward dog, pushing into it. Really, really, really push into it. Right to the spot right before you feel like, hey, I shouldn't go any further. Find that spot, settle, accept, and just watch yourself breathe. There should be no effort. If you feel a little effort, that's fine. But the objective is no effort, no tension. You are where you are. You're accepted. That means if you need to go down like this, that's what you do. And then slide into the dog, drop down to the knees and the chest, slide up. Tops of the feet are to the floor, palms to the floor, opening up. Inhaling and then release the breathing and just focus on the breathing. And then back to downward dog, pushing into it. Really, really, really push into it. When you're settling, you're stopping at a point and you're just becoming one. You're not pushing no more. That effort of pushing dissolves, goes away. I know it's hard. I'll talk. But that's the concept, that's the goal. Eventually, you'll pop into it once you'll be like, pow, whoa, I'm in this downward dog, pushing into it, and then bam, you're having no effort, you're one. And then poof, goes away. Get a glimpse. Low lunge, top of the foot to the floor, the back knees to the floor, hips are square, pushing forward, diagonally, back is arching, head is up. Just watch yourself breathe. Curl the toes under, knee goes up, high lunge. And then standing forward bend, pull yourself in and down, get all there out. Release all the tension. palms together, reach out, up and back, inhale. Then turn the palms out. Push your down and out, exhale. Thumbs together, palms together, thumbs to the bar center. Then back to mountain pose. Pull my mat out some. Keep the blinds. Every time I go back, I'll keep them on. Scared myself. All right, mountain pose. Finding that spot where the skeleton is just standing. And stability that threads through the skeleton. Now we're going to do some triangle poses. Part of a series that I've been teaching probably 20 years now. Learned from Wiley Ugart, who taught me yoga. I had somebody else teach me yoga, and then he came along and really taught me. Got me into integral yoga, the philosophy of it, which I try to share on this channel, but people don't get that there's more to yoga, so I stopped. Got beat down. No, I didn't get beat down, but I did accept where yoga is in the Western world. So, feet are shoulder width apart. You're in that balance. You're in the balance. So you're in the mountain pose, but you're tapped into that balance. And when you go into these triangle poses, you're going to go along that line of balance. When you're going back, when you're in the triangle pose, and that may be different for everyone. Well, not maybe, it will be different for everyone. So you don't go into the poses further than you should, where you lose that balance, where you lose that stability. Because that stability is what allows the mind to become stable. The mind and body are becoming that stability. So if you're in a pose and you're off that line of stability, that line of balance, your mind will be off. You gotta let them come together. Okay, so left foot, top of the mat, front of the mat, in the center. Right leg is back. So with the back foot, you turn the foot slightly, and then the heel of the front foot lines into the arch of the back foot. So you chill. See? It's the lines, told you. So you're up like this. Both legs are straight for now. Arms are straight. Think of the arms being parallel to the floor. Do the best you can. Look over the left arm, just like a pool, just like you're playing pool. Can't see it, I don't have my glasses. So what you're going to do is sink straight down. So you bend the front leg, keep the back leg straight, but your torso is going straight down. You're not reaching up, you're going straight down. Getting that line of movement, staying within it. Now, if you can go all the way down, I can go all the way down physically, but my line of movement this morning is not to do that. Why? Because I don't feel like it. So back arm, get it straight, parallel, looking over to the left. Some people call this the archer, right? I have paper towels right there. And then you're going to rotate the arms. I'm not going to stay in these long. Square up the shoulders, staying down. Square up the shoulders, arms go up, reaching up. So square up the shoulders, reach up, sink down, just like olive oil in Popeye. When I was a kid, Pluto, Popeye used to pull her. That's what you're doing. Whoa, reaching up. See, I'm tight today and down. I'm tight because I haven't been working out at the gym because they're all closed. I won't go anyways. Then palms down. Terrible. I'm definitely tight. Downward dog, pushing into it. Ever since this lockdown, I've been going to the gym. Even before the gym was closed, I didn't go because I knew I don't want to get sick. Nothing special. So, back foot, left foot, turn slightly, heel of the right foot lines into the arch of the back foot. Now, I'm not going to face you anymore. Sinking straight down. So the torso goes straight down, front leg bends, back leg is straight. You're not reaching out, you're not going out. We're straight down, arms are up. Think of the back arm, get it parallel. I could go down more, but I will lose my line of movement because I would be straining. If I did this every day for a week, I'd get it back, but have it been. Archer, coffee grinds. My kitchen's right there. So rotate the arms, square up the shoulders, reaching up, sinking down. Sink down, reach up. Square up the shoulders. Man, I'm tight, I can feel it. Man, terrible yoga instructors. Haven't did those in 3 months. Pushing into it, arms straight, legs straight. Down the hands and knees. If I was teaching a class, in class, this is where I would do the tiger bow, extending, all that stuff. But that's not what we're doing. So, sit back on heels. Feet are flat. Now you can stay in this. This is the bird pose, thunderbolt pose. Or you go the easy pose. Gotta get my pillow. So professional, Charlie. Thank you. Look, I have, believe it or not, professional yoga videos, right? I use for an online yoga class that I teach at a college. I used to teach at another college, but they stopped it a long time ago. So, you can go find those. But those are easy to make because you do all that stuff. You get the pose perfect. Cut. All mess ups, like slice it out. You piece all this together. And voila. The yogi looks like a yogi. This is yoga. This is true yoga. Live. Messing up. Be true, be you. So, I'm out of breath today, man. I'm telling you, the lockdown, the quarantine thing, staying in the house, that's messed me up. I go outside to walk Zoe, and other than that, I do yoga every morning. Yeah, I stopped lifting weights because the gyms, I don't have that equipment in my house. I don't even have it in my garage. Well, I do have it in my garage. The garage is kind of like, got a whole bunch of other stuff in there. Who cares? All right. So we're going to do 5 minutes. And we're going to do a heart center meditation. Love. Why? Because of the coronavirus, COVID-19, because of the news, because of the fear. And, which is beautiful, love burns up fear. And that's what we're going to do. So the heart center is like a furnace. So that love in the heart, you're going to take that fear that you feel or that's out there or whatever, and then you're going to take it in to the heart center. And you're like, hey, I'm taking in fear. Nope. Love, burn it up. That's the furnace. Burn it up. You hold it there. Love burns it up. That's the sound of burning up fear. And then goes to the top of the head. Exhale. Give it to God. Capital G, God, which is biblical. God is love, which is chronic. It's one of the names of God. The God, the love. And then inhale to the top of the head. Bring in that love, capital L love. Let it sit in the heart. Give it a little bit of your lowercase love. Let it mix all. Let it mix all. Let it mix all together. And then boom, give love out to the world. It's a gift. Gift of love. And then again, inhale. Fear into the heart center. Hold it there. Let it dissolve. You do that by forgiveness. You do that by acceptance and all those qualities. And then exhale through the top of the head, through the crown chakra. Give it to God. Hold it there. And then bring in capital L love. Inhale. Hold it in the heart center. And then exhale love out. So it's an inhale into the heart center. Hold it. Exhale through the top of the head. Hold it. And inhale through the top of the head. Into the heart center. Hold it. And exhale. It's an L shape. Okay. 5 minutes. We can do it. Go ahead and finish it through the heart center. And then just watch yourself breathe. I'm just going to stay here a little bit longer, so just watch yourself breathe by focusing on the belly. You inhale, the belly expands. Watch that. When you exhale, the belly goes in. Watch that. Let's go then. Once the heart center. That's it. Mellowed out now. Chilling. Calm. Peaceful. Feeling love. Feeling capital L love. Capital G God. Peace. Peace. So. All right, so I will see you tomorrow at 5:30 a.m. Arizona time, Mountain Standard Time. Namaste, peace and love.